Welcome back to Guitarlele Tutorials. Today we are going to learn how to play the E minor chord. Okay, so till now we have learned all 8 open chords, and this is the last chord that we are going to add into this series because lot of songs use this E minor. If you are going to have this progression of G major, C major and E minor and D major, so that's a pretty common progression. E minor is a staircase chord, and I would say this is a perfect staircase because there is no fret gap or there is no string gap in between, right? Like the F major we are having, so that is also a staircase chord, but there is one string gap. But for E major there is no string gap here. Okay, so to play the E minor chord, what you have to do is that place your first finger on the second fret of the first string. Place your second finger on the second string third fret and the third finger on the fourth fret of the third string. So that's why it's a perfect staircase, right? So no string gap, no fret gap. Okay, and hear it how it sounds. Okay, and some people also play this without this second finger, so that's then it sounds like this. Sorry. And you can play it this way as well. Choose whatever you like the most. It's basically on personal preference, or maybe the preference of the song. That's whatever the song you like it, so you can play it. Okay, this is one version, this is another version, right? Now coming to the chord check, so I have already made one mistake, that's that should be your first point. So the third finger touching the fourth string. Oh, by the way, we are not using the two thickest strings here. So some people can say that I am stealing it from ukulele repertoire, and that's true. This is the E minor version that we play on ukulele. If I don't add it here, there will be lot of gaps. There will be lot of songs that you won't be able to play without this version. So there is this bar version where you bar the frets with the index finger, but I mean, why to be do there at this stage? Many beginners won't be able to do that. Even I myself I'm trying to make that perfect, so I'm not adding that. But yeah, that doesn't stop me to play songs with E minor chords. Many songs in fact I play with the E minor chord, and I just use this one. Okay. The chord check program basically is for this chord is that there should be only one this issue that can happen is that maybe this fingertip of the third finger is touching the fourth string and muting it. Okay, so this is getting muted, so bring back to its territory. Things should be fine. And the other common problems, I don't think at this stage you will be having those issues like not pressing the strings properly, leaving to the higher side of the fret. I mean, that shouldn't be an issue at this point. There is one more thing that I can tell you is that, so there are the hand position, right? The hand position to play this chord. So you can play E minor like this way. Okay, so just making an angle, that's fine. You can play like this, making it square. But yeah, for me this making square makes the change a little difficult, so I don't use that. But if you like that, and if you are comfortable switching between chords using this square pattern also, just do that. Okay, and this is the other version. Okay, so do whatever feels comfortable to your hands, whatever feels comfortable for you to switch between the chords. So one really common progression is that G, C, E minor and D. So you can see that, right? So this starts at this stage, and there is not even a single common finger common place that you can use on your favor. So this is the G. So you, if you are following, you must be knowing how the G is played. And here is the C. So you can see all the fingers are changing here. Then comes the E minor. Here also you see that all the fingers are changing, right? And it's not only changing on the fingers as per the finger positions, but also see the shape change from this kind of shape to this kind of shape. I mean, the whole thing gets changed, right? And from here you are cramping everything into a single fret, right, for the D major. So I mean, this progression on Guitarlele, I would say, is what I can say. You are basically making use of lot of finger yoga here. I mean, you are sometimes stretching the fingers, sometimes, yeah. In fact, C is a good example of stretching all the fingers. This second finger is going on a stretch, right? So you're stretching the fingers, you are cramping them down into one single spot in the D major. Okay, and then you are kind of middle ground for the G major. Okay, and the E minor also is a bit of stretch and an angle here as well. Okay, so find a suitable finger angle or knuckle position as per your need, as per your hand's need. So everyone has got a different hand, everyone has got a different anatomy. So find your best suit here. Okay, and hopefully you will be playing lot of songs with these chords, and especially this G, C, E minor and D chord progression. And maybe you'll add some uh, capo, right? So you already talked about capo, and using these combinations C, F, A minor, G, or G, C, E minor, D, you will get lot of songs. And using this capo you can literally play thousands of songs, and more than that, in fact. बहुत है यार, बहुत. Happy playing.